Morning, sunshines. I'm back. I'm feeling much more optimistic today. I'm in a better place. I wouldn't say that my mood is substantially, extraordinarily better, but I am in a better place, so that's good. Um, the other night, Saturday, when I was over at Chris and Kayla's house, I woke up for the last time from the heat blowing right in my all over my body and suffocating to transferring to the playroom. Um, I couldn't go back to sleep though. I was having a really hard time going back to sleep, and I was like, my mind was going 1,000 miles an hour. I was beating myself up for so many different things, and I got to this point where I'm like, no more, no more beating yourself up. It's not doing you any good. It's not serving you. It's not serving your best and highest interest. It's self-defeating, and I'm tired of self-defeating myself. I'm reinfecting myself. And so I don't want to reinfect myself. I said I'd be damned if I reinfect myself. And so for some reason, it was weird. I all of a sudden, out of the blue, I thought about this meditation that, right after Katie broke up with me, I'm a part of this group, Reality Revolution. Brian Scott, he's somebody also I follow on YouTube, and then he's somebody I subscribe to on YouTube, and then also I'm in his group on Facebook, Reality Revolution. Amazing channel to subscribe to. I recommend it highly. I've learned so much from Brian Scott, and he has amazing meditations, chakra meditations. I would check him out. He's amazing. He has very intelligent, wise thoughts on what's occurring currently, and I like it. And right after she broke up with me, I went onto this group, Reality Revolution, my Facebook group, and I posted, my relationship with my fiance just ended, and I'm so sad. And I do recognize that I have these behaviors that contributed to the collapse of the relationship. And somebody in the group commented on the post. They're like, you should try this meditation. It's a Hawaiian meditation. And that Saturday night, I couldn't tell you what it was called, the meditation, because it's a Hawaiian word, and it's kind of difficult to say, but once you figure out how to say it, it's super fun. It's called Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. And it's a Hawaiian meditation. It's a very powerful self-forgiveness meditation. And so I started doing that Saturday night, and I feel like it's really helped me a lot. But basically what you do is you get in your relaxed state, and I listen to like high frequency healing. I listen to high frequency healing music, and so it's got these high frequency, it has these high frequencies mixed with the music, and it's good for like deep healing, like emotional healing. So I listened to that, and I got in my meditative state. And then what you do is you bring up different things that you are feeling, I don't know, not good about, disagreeable about. And I don't know, for instance, I'm not going to get too personal, but let's say that there's this missed opportunity from my past, and had I taken it, maybe I would be in a different place today. But because I didn't take it, then I'm in this place, blah, blah, blah. So I'm beating myself up. Why the fuck didn't I take that opportunity? I'm such a moron. So instead of doing that, you get in that meditative state, and you say this phrase, these words. So you say, I apologize. Hold up. It's Amy Lee. It's Evanescence. I don't like Evanescence. I don't like Amy Lee because she's always whiny. Hey, Google, play the next song. She's so whiny. Every one of her songs are whiny. She's like, every one of them are so whiny. But she's from Juilliard. So I guess because she's from Juilliard, you have to like her whiny ass, stupid, whiny music. I don't like her whiny ass freaking stupid music. I don't care where she came from, what school she came from. So what? Stop singing whiny ass songs. Anyways, moving on. I digress. Like I say I do. Okay, so you're like in this meditative state and you take this missed opportunity from the past and you say, I apologize. I ask your forgiveness. I love you and thank you. And you just kind of let that wash over you, and that whole like the cleansing waters of forgiveness. And then you move on to a next incident and you just kind of, and you do like this scan of your body and you wait for like different things to come to you and then you just continue doing it. And I feel like it does help. And it's strange because the last couple mornings, and I did it last night also, but the last couple mornings I'll wake up from a dream and the dream is the same, and it's me and people that I love that maybe have wronged me or that I have wronged, and we're all at this table, this big table, and we're sharing our abundance and this great camaraderie. And then I'm going to this overflowing, never-ending, abundant refrigerator, and I'm pulling stuff from the refrigerator and I'm giving it to these people. And it's weird because I'll go to the refrigerator for a certain person knowing that they want this one thing, and I'll go to the refrigerator and I'll pull exactly what they want and give it to them. And it's kind of like this, I don't know, like with Tyler, he loves Dr. Pepper, and so I went to this refrigerator and I pulled this huge case of Dr. Pepper and I took it to him, like, here Ty, here's some Dr. Pepper. He's like, thanks Mom. And so it's kind of like that. And I feel like it's kind of like an affirmation of that forgiveness that is happening. Because I know that for me, one of my biggest issues is forgiveness and being forgiven. So I think it's a good thing. So if anybody is struggling with like self-forgiveness or forgiveness in general, do the Ho'oponopono meditation. It's beautiful. It's powerful. I recommend it highly. And also check out Reality Revolution, Brian Scott's Reality Revolution. It's an amazing YouTube channel, and it's all about imagination creates reality, because imagination does create reality. Thoughts are things, and we're imagining constantly. Our imagination is constantly active. From our inner dialogues to like scenarios we're playing out in our heads. And a lot of the times, I know, speaking from experience, those scenarios are not oftentimes happy. So it just kind of like gives you tools and tips by which to change your stories, change the stories that you have playing in your head. And, it has great, people who know about Ho'oponopono, check out Ho'oponopono and Brian Scott's Reality Revolution, because it's great. I know that last night I had talked about showing you what I had gotten people for Christmas, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to show you guys tomorrow all that, maybe, unless something else strikes my fancy. But I decided that I was going to do a tarot reading this morning, and it is a career and financial review tarot reading. And so I was going to go over that with you guys, because last night I did also mention that I was seriously considering looking for something that wasn't Lyft or DoorDash. I just feel like I'm grateful that I have it. I'm grateful that, I'm able to, go out and make what I need to survive and, have extra money. And, because, if I want to go like out to dinner or something and I don't have the money right then, I just go and deliver a couple of orders and I have like $100 and I can go have dinner, whatever. But, I think the tire thing and the side swiping of my vehicle, I think that it's kind of like I don't know, and it's getting cold, it's winter time, so I think that I want to have something where I'm not out in the elements and putting my car and myself at risk. I do believe that if God is for me, no one can be against me, but I mean, that thought, I mean, that mindset is not always prevalent for me. I know, and my subconscious, she creates all kinds of havoc sometimes if, my thoughts are not right. And, thoughts are things. And I think the whole Pussifer song kind of like, I don't know, maybe it was like a prelude to the sideswiping of my car. I don't know, because, the song is like talking about how life is going to get your pride and how it's going to pound you and where the light don't shine and you got to suck it up and take it like a man. I don't know. I think, and so my subconscious is like, okay, how about you get sideswiped by a car? Is that good? No, I don't like that. We don't like that kind of thing. We like good things. So, yeah, I like the song, but I think that, your subconscious doesn't know from, what you want and what you don't want. I mean, if you're putting something there, then it's gonna be used one way or the other. So, anyways, on to the tarot reading, and I want to try and get this done more quickly because, so I'm going to show you the spread, and then I'm going to go over each card, and I actually have stuff written down because I take notes when I do tarot readings. Hold on real quick. Ouch. And my darn thumb hurts so bad today. Okay, so try not to spill my coffee. Sorry, I'm all over with the camera. Okay. The lighting's not great. Okay. Hold up. Okay, so it's the career and money review. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to show you the spread, and then I'm going to go over the placement, like what each card is representing, and then I'm going to go over the cards. Okay, so here's the spread. Okay, again, it is the career and money spread, career and money review spread. Okay, so card 1 is current financial situation. Card 2 is new sources of income, where new sources of income will come from. Card 3 is opportunities to consider. Card 4 is how those opportunities will benefit me. And then card 5 is the outcome. Okay, so in the first placement, we have the Tower reversed. I've been getting the Tower a lot lately. And I think, it's a clear representation of my life because, like I said, I am at rock bottom. Tower upright means destruction, devastation, a breaking down, just, a rock bottom situation. And so in reverse, though, it just means that those energies are diminishing. Those energies are moving away from me. And so financially speaking, the Tower reversed means the situation's turning around for the better. So, and I'm getting things righted, and I'm beginning to get my ducks in a row, and things are looking up. Now, I would like to mention, so like in reverse, negative cards or a negative, and this would be considered a negative energy card, and negative energy cards in reverse means that those energies are diminishing and they're moving away from you. If it's a positive card in reverse, that generally means that those energies are being blocked. Those good energies are being blocked by something, and generally it's a roadblock or an obstacle that you've put in your path. So card 1 is a good card. I see it as a good card because, it's just showing me that, that I'm picking up the pieces from my destruction, from my devastation, and I'm doing it in a way that is going to be good for me moving forward. Okay, and then card 2, again, that is the where new sources of income will come from. And this is, and I've been getting the 3 of Cups in my readings a lot also. The 3 of Cups, so 3 in tarot, the 3s in tarot generally mean like a coming together, a collaboration of some sort. So cups represent the element water, the compass point west, and love and emotion. Also, it represents creativity. And so this, I feel like what this is saying is that that maybe I need to start looking at different thinking differently about my career goals, and maybe trying to find somebody I can collaborate with creatively wise. Holy cow. Now I do know that, well, I have like 4 different novels going that I haven't worked on in a bit. And I have one that I'm very fond of. I have a character that I have developed that I'm very fond of, Fiona. I love Fiona, and I feel like, like write like a novel. I feel like that is very much an example of where you would collaborate, because you would collaborate with an editor, you would collaborate to get the book published. So, who knows? I do know that I love to write. It was a great avenue by which to express my sexuality, because the fact that I kept being gay hidden, my gayness hidden for most of my life, I was able to express through my characters their freedom to be who they were sexually, and to live their life loving who they want, and the way they want. So I don't know, who knows, maybe it's a novel, maybe it's the YouTube thing, I don't know, but it's something that wants me to, the universe, and like I said, I've gotten this card a lot lately, and I feel like it's the universe prodding me to look at ways I can collaborate with somebody creatively wise. I don't know, I cannot say that word. So that's the second card. And then the third card is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is a and it was reversed. It should be reversed. Sorry about that, guys. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And, the Wheel of Fortune is neither a good card or a bad card. It's kind of a neutral card. And the reason I say that is because, think of the game show Wheel of Fortune. The wheel spun, and it can land on either the lose a turn, or $1,000, or vacation to Costa Rica, or bankrupt. So you never know. And so the Wheel of Fortune card is, again, this is the opportunities to consider. And I think that what this card is telling me is like that whole unknown thing, that whole embracing the unknown thing, to see that as an opportunity, because this is kind of what this card in reverse is asking you to do. It's asking you to step outside of your comfort areas, your comfort zones, and do something that makes you uncomfortable, and being courageous in the ability to do that, and using that as an opportunity to, see where the universe is having you go, seeing where the universe is directing you. So I think this is a really good card too. Also, it encourages you not to resist change, and I feel like I haven't done that. I feel like I'm pretty good with the change. I understand the fact that I have no choice. It's the one thing I can count on in life besides my death is change. So, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Also, I feel like it's asking me to break negative cycles that cause negative patterns that are detrimental to my well-being, both mentally, all like mentally, physically, spiritually, all of it, emotionally. So good card. I like this card. So then the next card is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, and like I said, so when a good, and Ten of Cups, I mean, tens are amazing cards. 10 in tarot represent completion of a cycle, coming to the end of a project, for example, or you've reached the end of a goal and it's time to celebrate and like reap the rewards of your efforts. And so since this is in reverse, I mean, the energies are still there, but something's blocking it. So, and chances are, again, it's me throwing up my own obstacles. Again, this is how the opportunities from card 3 will benefit me. So basically what this is saying is the money that I will be getting from whatever this and this is, from card 2 and card 3, whatever those are, will be readily available to me. They will be I won't need for anything. There's nothing I will want for. I also, it makes me think about that book by Dr. Hawkins, that guy that I was listening to, the Letting Go book, and how he talks about in the book that once you know where the gold comes from, you don't have to carry a sack of it on your back that weighs you down. The Ten of Cups basically says the same thing. The Ten of Cups says that, that money is going to be there and the creator's wealth is going to be flowing both in and out. And I will have that abundance. It also encourages you to be grateful for what you have and to express that gratitude and not whine about things that you don't have and things that you want. Because want is lack. And when you feel like you're lacking something, then the universe is going to give you what you're putting out there, which is lack. So you're putting out lack, you're going to get lack. It's like the Bible says, those that have, it is given. Those that have not, it is taken away. So have, and this is kind of like encouraging you to remember that and to be grateful and to show gratitude and to count your blessings, because that's another thing, is when you're doing that, when you're counting your blessings and you're grateful, I mean, gratitude begets gratitude, and the more things you have, the more grateful you are, the more things you have to be grateful for. You'll be getting, you see what I'm saying? So also it's saying that, and like I said, cups are a card of, it represents emotion and love, and so this also encourages you to be supportive emotionally to people who need it. Volunteer, like at an animal shelter or, a food bank or a homeless shelter, or you just be there for somebody who needs you emotionally, and a shoulder to cry on willingly, and be a grateful giver. So that's what this card is. And that, I see that as a benefit, because like I said, when you're grateful, when you're showing gratitude, that's what you're going to be getting back. You're going to be getting the benefits of more things to be grateful for. So I like this card also. Okay. But also it does speak to like the blocks and figuring out how I can remove those mental blocks that are preventing me from experiencing the actual, like, Ten of Cups, the actual completion, the actual coming to the end of a cycle and being like, wow, I did it. I can like finally relax and be grateful for what I have, and yay. Okay, so the last card is the outcome, and is the Emperor. And the Emperor, look how cute he is sitting on his rocking horse. So the Emperor is the father figure of tarot. It's the father figure of the tarot card, of the tarot deck. And he is the ruler of his domain. He has everything. I mean, he has everything in balance. Everything is in control. His emotions, his spirituality, his monetary situations, all of it is in control. And I'm not talking about like reigning, like struggling to control it, but no, I mean, he's got it. So this, I think, is a good card. It is an absolutely good card, because basically what it's saying is that based off of all of the other cards, I will be the ruler of my domain. I will be able to take care of me and mine, whoever mine is at that time. Maybe it's just me and being able to take care of me and mine, myself. And having my emotional state in control, being on top of, all of that, all of those aspects of life that we often juggle, trying to have balance over. Also, it could represent, and this is something that's also been speaking to me quite a lot, is this summer we were on a camping trip, and my son-in-law Chris told me that him and Kayla are really into numerology, and he told me that I'm a master number 33, which is a teacher. And that's something, way back when I was like in second grade or first grade, I wanted to be like a music teacher or something like that. I have no music inclination. I tried to learn the flute when I was in the third grade, and that was a disaster. It was a very frustrating thing for both myself and my parents. So I don't see myself teaching music. But who knows? Maybe a life coach. Maybe, I can't see myself being a boss. But that's, I feel like that is also something the universe is encouraging me directional wise. So I feel like it was a good reading. I appreciated the reading, and I am ready to start looking for something that'll get me off the road and open to wherever the universe has me going. I have my dental appointment today at 2:30, so I'm going to go get my sutures out, and I think I'm done. I appreciate you guys hanging out, listening to me and my tarot reading, and you guys have a great day, and don't forget to live abundantly. Bye.